When the moon and the stars start talking to you, it can be beautiful and absolutely amazing because in those moments, you're not just seeing something, you're remembering your connection to the universal life force, to the creator, to the divine that lives in all things. And that connection, that remembering is sacred. There's a long tradition that understands this. María Sabina, one of the greatest mushroom healers, eventually stopped serving mushrooms to outsiders because she couldn't understand how anyone could feel separated from their creator. In many indigenous traditions, that separation just doesn't exist. It isn't even a concept. The mushrooms don't create something new. They bring you back into a relationship, back into connection, and back into the divine. And yet, even with that profound connection, healing doesn't always automatically happen because remembering the divine and living from that place in your nervous system isn't always the same thing. This is where many people get lost. They chase the vision, the beauty, the cosmic experience, but the nervous system still is holding the trauma, still protecting, still living in survival. And underneath that, the ego is still organizing life around those three legs: power and control, security and survival, and esteem and affirmation. Those patterns don't disappear just because we touch something sacred. Real healing asks for something deeper: trust, vulnerability, authenticity. And this is where ceremony matters. Not just the medicine, but the shaman who opens the healing toroidal field, the sacred container that allows the nervous system to actually feel safe enough to soften, to release, to reorganize. Because the medicine reveals, but the field holds the healing. And then comes the most part people overlook: integration, taking what was revealed in the spiritual realm and bringing it into the reality of your life. How you speak, how you relate, how you show up. That's where real transformation happens. So yes, when the moon and the stars speak to you, it is beautiful, but it also reminds you of who you are. But remember, the real healing lives in what happens afterwards, in the safety of the body, in the courage to be vulnerable, and the willingness to live differently, and in the integration of the divine into your everyday human life. Because the mushrooms don't just show you divine, they ask you to become it here and now. And that's how we live every day.